you to be our customer for life. We're giving a lifetime warranty on all new and pre-owned vehicles, 2009 and newer, with 80,000 miles or less. So stop the search and come see Mike Butch Ford, home of the lifetime warranty. We're saying thank you. Thank you very much for your business at Mike Butch Ford Blackshear, home of the lifetime warranty.
At the all-new Mike Butch Ford, we work hard to exceed our customers' expectations every day in every department. We want to be your automobile dealer for life, so we're proud to offer at no cost to you a lifetime warranty on all eligible new and pre-owned vehicles. At Mike Butch Ford, the new home of the lifetime warranty, we want you to become part of our family, not just for today or tomorrow, but for a lifetime. So come see us in our new facility in Blackshear and ask about our lifetime warranty. You'll be glad you did.
Big Dog Country Radio, WIFO FM in Jessup, 105.5 on your FM dial. Good morning, Butch Hubbard here with you, 27th day of August. A little rain already coming down this morning, and we do have a 50% chance of showers a day, which we've already had some of it already, 30% tonight, 60% chance of showers tomorrow, 60% chance of showers on Thursday, and a 50% chance of showers on Friday. So, as that tropical storm kind of moves through southern Florida, we're getting some remnants of it on the edges of it, and will continue to be cloudy skies over the next several days with that 50 to 60% chance of showers each day. The Omaha river level is at 3.2 feet and falling, 73 degrees here in southeast Georgia. It is now time for the world famous Butch and Bob Show, brought to you by Mike Butch Ford and Blackshear, Jessup Premium Storage out here on the Waycross Highway, Sonic Restaurant on South 1st Street, Parker Insurance and Realty on Macon Street in downtown Jessup, and Licensed Body Shop located on Rainier Road, just right there next to the river. All right, Bob, good morning.
Good morning. We're talking high school band today.
High school band. Who do we have here today?
Got the band director, Ken Wilder, and his cohort, Mr. Jason Weaver.
Jason Weaver.
I think he just volunteered with the band. You got official title of the band?
Well, I'm the band booster president.
Oh, there you go.
Band booster president.
You got the title, band booster president.
Yeah, he's a BBD, huh?
Yeah.
But before we get to the last night, we talked yesterday about the band and about when they can play. Coach Chastain explained it last night. When Wayne County has the ball,
right?
If they want our band to play, they're allowed to play.
Okay.
But the opposing band can't play.
All right.
So that's the rule.
That's the rule. So you can play when your team's out there on offense.
Right. If the coach is okay with it. But normally, like I said, if like where the band is, it's the team's in front of the man. They don't want the band to play because they have to hear the cadence, things like that. But if they're like,
well, you don't want to play when they're coming up the line.
But if Wayne County has none on the other side of the field and the band, but that's the rule. Your band can play if you have the ball, if the coach allows it. Okay. But the other band, like Wayne County can't play when West Lawrence has the ball. So that's the rule. So
You can't play with dead ball.
You
can't play.
Well, let's just add, we got the band director right here. Ken, tell us what y'all's policy is.
They just explained it. So
yeah, well, and it's kind of funny. I don't know if you guys were paying attention Friday night. We were actually on offense just across 50, and we were playing, and the other band, West Lawrence band, was rocking pretty hard over there. We were trying to make sure that we were done before snaps.
Right.
And the West Lawrence band kept playing and kept playing and kept playing. So coach tried to get them to shut down, and the ref came over and said, well, your band's playing. And he said, but that's no business of yours. They can play. So we ended up both getting a warning out of it, but it is what it is. So
it is what it is.
He told us last night that he reiterated again a second time. Our band wasn't playing, and they were playing, and he said he walked up to the official and said, they're playing. He said, yeah. He said, well, throw the flag. And he never would.
He never would. We gave him another warning. The second time, it should have been a penalty.
Okay.
And the best story told last night was one of the officials happened to be a former West Lawrence band member.
Yes. It was the official that didn't throw the flag.
How in the world do you put a former player or band player? How do they do that? I mean, that's just not right. Somebody that went to West Lawrence High School is now an official out there.
I want to say it might have been the former drum major, according to the band director.
Oh, yeah, the top dog out there, huh?
So, yeah, the white hat was a former band member.
That was pretty funny last night.
So what we need to do when they come here is get one of our former drum majors and
Hey, got one right in there.
Jonathan returning the favor.
I said Jonathan officiating.
Hey.
I think he wants to do that. But what are we talking about today? There's all kind of things going on with the band. The band will be in the stadium. It'll be the first time in the bleachers. Everybody's seen the bleachers. They look very nice. I know you laid the bricks. Tell us about the brick. Did you get that done this past Saturday?
We got the bricks are laid. We did it Saturday and mortared them in Sunday morning before church. And when I leave here, I'm going out there to dress up the area around it, clean it up, and Sean Mullis is going to come by and pressure wash it off so that it's nice and shiny, put another sealer on top of it, and we'll pull the tarp off today for the first time, and they'll be ready for everyone to look at Friday night. They wound up with about 523 bricks laid.
Well, great.
So
It's good looking. It really is.
Can't wait to see it. Can't wait to see it.
And the band, they looking forward to their new location in the stadium.
Most definitely. Being that close and in the game is going to be real nice. Being a little segregated helps a little bit from a communication standpoint with the band. You don't have as many distractions. So we're really looking forward to it. I think, in the past down there on that far corner, we're blasting across the field, so you really don't get an appreciation of exactly how strong the band is. But when you sit across from a big band, it makes a big difference. And so being where we are, you're going to hear us a lot different.
And it's going to go right down the field there.
Depends on how we angle our horns. We can use a strategy, just depending on what we need.
And then they talked about the jacket wall. The band going to be part of the jacket wall?
Yes.
Tell us about that. Explain. It starts at 6:20, 27, because
6:15. I'll probably be there around 6:15.
Fans come. It's like the dog walk in Athens where the fans line up. So the way I understand it, it's like the road that leads all the way into the stadium, right?
Yes,
from the old high school, like the old.
That's right. They're going to bring the buses. This was a brainchild of Coach Chastain. They're going to bring the buses in and bring the players in right there off Orange Street, parking that parking lot. And then the idea is to have fans from the buses to the gate, and then the band and cheerleaders just inside the gate, and just big jacket walk. It's big to do. Hopefully we'll see a lot of big turnout.
Just got to stress people either early, like I said.
That's right.
The game does start till 7:30.
It gives them a fine time to go get.
I was joking on the way out. I said most people don't show up first. Like 5. So I noticed that. Where's everybody at? And in like 5 minutes they come swarming in. You got to say a lot of them tailgate out in the parking lot too, so that could help. So they can
just as long as they're out there. And that I think it's a great idea. It's good for the cheerleaders, good for the band, good for the team. Gets the team pumped up right before they go do warm up. I think it's a great thing.
Right. Should be good.
So jacket walk starting around 6:20, be there 6:10, 6:15 to line up and cheer the players that go into the field.
Yes. And his goal behind it is for this thing to grow and grow and grow, and him to be able to actually drop the kids at Orange Street. That would be awesome. That would put a lot of people there.
Long walk.
Yes.
Yeah.
So how do you think the band did Friday night?
I was very pleased with them. First, you got 80 new faces on the field. So first big performance. When you're in middle school, you're used to putting 3 tunes together in 3 months. Those children had 23 tunes under their belt in 6 weeks.
Oh, wow.
So, it's a huge change. You never know. I was pleased all around. Kids played really, really strong, marched well, had a great response, a great halftime show. West Lauren's crowd was very receptive. I was very pleased overall. So a lot of good things going on. Got our truck finished. I don't know if you saw it Friday night.
Oh, I did, yeah.
Yeah, we got Jay Taylor done.
Yeah, he sent me a couple pictures. It looked really nice.
So
Who did the new design on it?
Jerome over at B&C painted it black, and Michael Harvey out at Smoking Glass did the graphics and the artwork and all. And if you hadn't saw it yet, I probably get in trouble seeing or saw. But if you haven't seen it yet, you need to come by and take a look at it Friday night, because it's phenomenal. It really is.
It was 15 years overdue. Realistically, it's quite an expense, but we knew that going in, and kind of budgeted for it. And we started it. Good Lord, back in May, really, lining things up, et cetera, et cetera, et cetera. We had to do some things to the tractor.
So what all got painted?
The trailer itself. Yeah. So they stripped all decals off and painted it gloss black, and painted a frame on it. So it's Knight Rider glossy black with some really fantastic graphics on it. So,
yeah, it does look good.
So really pumped.
And also one of the other things is this Friday, a bunch of our band kids, not our band playing, but a bunch of our band kids is going to go up here to Hurricanes around 4:30 and try to start this new little Friday night tradition. And Scott with Fatback Tees is going to come shoot shirts to the band members there. So anybody that wants to come and be a part of that, the reason he's going to do that is it's going to be now very difficult for him to shoot to us, because he'd have to shoot across the field with the chance of it landing on the field and hitting an instrument and yada yada.
So once again, it's going to be home game on Fridays.
Home games on Fridays, yes.
Starting at what time?
We're going to meet up at Hurricanes at 4:30.
Hurricanes right at the intersection of Highway 84 and Henson Mosley Road.
Yep. Mr. Ron and them have agreed. He's going to play. He's got the TVs in there. He's going to play the halftime shows from the week before, so the kids will be able to see the halftime show on TV, and as well as patrons when they come in. So
we're also trying to start a new tradition.
Yeah, so you're going to have the band members meet there.
Yeah, the ones that can. I mean, it's not mandatory.
It's not going to be the band members that want to be there. 4:30 at Hurricanes and home game Fridays can be there and win some T-shirts and kind of just mingle and socialize.
Food and
have some good food there, Hurricanes.
they were remind people they're going to be open after the game as well, Hurricanes. So, so new place to stop after the game. They got a great menu there too.
Yeah, and it's great to see that. It's it reminds me of a lot of those college atmosphere type things on the inside with all the swag on the wall. I think it's a great thing.
Yeah, I stopped by there for breakfast this morning, and like I say, hi to the ladies down there. Hi, ladies down there. They got us blasting away inside the restaurant there and over in the convenience store side. So good morning, everyone at Hurricanes. Hope you're doing okay, Hurricanes. Enjoyed my breakfast. I had 2 eggs, sauce, not sausage, but ham and grits and biscuit. All that big old thing full for less than $5, $4.20.
Can't beat it.
Yeah, and lunch prices are the same way. You look at the menu and it's wow.
And they got all the Wayne County stuff up in there at Hurricanes. Convenience store at Hurricanes Cafe. Look at the intersection of Highway 84 and Henson Mosley Road there at the light.
But Butch, our main goal coming here today was to update the community. I'll let Ken do that on where we are as far as Philadelphia and the last little push here.
Okay.
Things are looking good, and I'll let him tell you, kind of where we are and what we need to do to get.
Ken?
Well, with the fundraisers that we've had going on between the bricks and our postcard mail out that we did earlier in the summer, and then our jacket cards, of course. If I'm not mistaken, and this is right off the top of my head, it was as of probably a week ago, $67,000 the kids have raised towards Philadelphia.
All right.
So they're still going New York, Philadelphia. We have to sell 518 cards and everything's paid for. So that's what we've got left. We got 518 cards left to sell, and we'll have some people at the game. If you don't have one, we'll send some people around. Opportunity to get one. Really fantastic thing. $20. Excellent vendors in the community. Give a shout out to Gooey's. Thank you so much for helping support the band. I know you've taken a lick quite recently with the free pizzas. Saw a Facebook post, somebody screenshot me the other day, but he's been a good sport about it. We really appreciate it. So
you say Jesse's giving out a lot of free pizzas.
Yes, sir.
For that band card.
Yes,
He
sir.
actually gave 260 in 1 week.
Oh, man. Gee.
It's a great discount card. They had a lot of good vibes on it.
It really does. There's a oil change in the pizza, and a lot of the Dairy Queen buy one get one free blizzards. That hadn't been too terrible hard to sell, but I know there's a lot of people that have still asked me about them. Say band kid, we've still got, like I said, we've got 518 left to go, so we still got 518 out there. If you're interested in them, we'll have them at the game, of course, if you want them. So real excited. Things are looking really good.
All right. So a lot of good things going on with the Wayne County High School Band. So what's the kids'
T-shirts going to be on sale as well, right?
Yes, our show T-shirt, Scott designed for us. Turned out to be pretty fantastic little design. Of course, my band kids have them in a slate gray. Actually, the staff of the high school has them too. And there were a lot of people inquiring about them, so they'll be available at the concession stands on Friday night.
Okay, we appreciate our T-shirts very much. Looking good.
They'll be at the far end concession. The Touchdown Club and the band boosters actually worked together this year and building a good working relationship. And the band is going to run the concession down by the field houses, and we'll have our show shirt down there. Well, I think Scott told me last night it'll be on a black shirt. The design will be on a black shirt for this game. if anybody wants to come down and purchase one. We're going to try to change it a little bit because we don't want them the same color as what the children are wearing. That kind of helps us keep our eye on if the child is here or there, you know.
Okay. So, Ken, on your trip to Philadelphia, once again, for folks who may not know, what do you mean the band's going to Philadelphia? Tell everyone what the band is doing this November.
We were invited, it's an invitation only, to participate in the oldest running parade in the United States. It's the ABC Dunkin' Donuts Philadelphia Thanksgiving Parade. So it was, I had to submit a tape, selected. I want to say there's going to be 20-something bands from, and it's international. I mean, there's bands from all over coming to participate in this. It is going to be nationally televised.
Do you know yet? ABC's going to do it.
Okay. So real excited about it. The kids.
What time does the parade on Thanksgiving Day?
I want to say it's 10 a.m. Don't hold me to that.
Okay, somewhere in the morning time. Yeah, midnight in Philadelphia, and folks will be able to watch it on ABC. Okay.
Yes, sir.
And the band will be in there. And when will you get your lineup? You know when that's going to be?
We've got a rough lineup, and you know that changes as we move forward. It could vary a little bit here.
Where are you right now in the parade?
I think we might be the 16th band, if I'm not mistaken. So about midway.
About midway.
Okay.
Because they have all, you know, when you say band, there's tons of other stuff too.
Oh yeah, the floats.
Everything. It's just the Philadelphia version of the Macy's Day Parade, but actually Macy's is the version of the Philadelphia Parade because Philadelphia's parade was there first before the New York parade started. Yeah.
How long's the parade route? How long will they be marching? I mean, I imagine it's a pretty long route.
It's nice.
It's not, but how many miles we talking?
If I remember, it's right at 3 miles, if I'm not mistaken. So it's not terrible.
You got your band in shape to go 3 miles?
Oh yes, sir.
Which is a significant difference than marching here in Jessup.
Oh yeah.
People think that that's nowhere near 3 miles.
No. That's not even a mile.
Well, it depends on which one. The Veterans Day, you know, that one's short.
Yeah.
Around the block. But you know, the homecoming parade's pretty lengthy now.
Yeah, it is. Yeah, it could be a mile.
Yeah, maybe.
It's not 3 miles. I'm just saying there's a difference between marching a mile and marching 3 miles.
Well, you know, these kids are out there every afternoon practicing for the upcoming. They're in walking shape, I guess.
They're getting conditioned. We had a few bumps and bruises at the beginning. You know, when you spend the summer in the air conditioner on the couch and then you hit that heat at band camp, it was a shocker for some of us, but we've managed to get through that, and they're rallying to the cause. Proud of them.
Okay, a lot of exciting things going on with the Wayne County High School band. Once again, tell us the halftime show, the theme of it, what people can expect to see and hear this Friday night as Wayne County takes on Mount Austin JC Stadium.
We're doing a Latin show. We've got our competitive show this year. Just hadn't done a Latin show since I've been here, 16 years. And wanted to do something a little bit different. We had some really good sections that we wanted to feature this year. Got a really strong trumpet section, a really strong trombone section, and some great clarinets. So it just said Latin to us. And starting out, our competitive show is about 6.5 minutes, and we're doing a 2-movement show this year. So it's not like, you know, in the past we've done 3 or 4 different tunes. This one is actually divided into 2 different sections, with 2/3 of the show being the first, and it's based off Malagueña. There's a little transition of Spain in there, and then it goes into Enchano, and we'll finish with Children of Sanchez. I don't know how much we'll be able to get more on the field this week. We've got about 2 minutes left to put on. That just depends on the rain. Might not see that for a couple weeks. We'll make sure it's polished before we get out. But like, you know, 2/3 of the show for band camp. Pretty excited. They've worked real hard to get that done. So looking forward to competition. Hopefully we'll get it on, and the rain will stay at bay, and we'll be able to go to competition September the 24th in Statesboro. But if not, we've always got an October date as well. So
How does the rain affect the band? Actually, it rains. Is there a certain a shower? I mean, light drizzle you can play.
Light drizzle's not going to bother us.
But a heavy rain.
Oh yes, sir. Those woodwind instruments, the pads on them are real susceptible to moisture. A little bit of moisture is not going to hurt them, but when it's raining buckets, you could get into some costly repairs real quick. Brass instruments, you dry them off, make sure they're not in the case, and you're fine. Woodwind instrument, you know, average rate pad on a clarinet's $300, and a gully washer will destroy a clarinet.
So. All right, well, Ken, we appreciate y'all coming in this morning. Thank you very much for the T-shirts, and good luck with the performance this Friday night and selling the rest of those 500 and something band cards. It's great that the Wayne County Band's going to be representing all of us around here for Thanksgiving at the parade in Philadelphia.
We greatly appreciate it. And again, just a reminder, 4:30, if you want to come by, we'll be up at Hurricanes and
just go directly to the jacket walk from there.
Go directly to the jacket walk and right on into Friday night. So Friday for these children is pretty well booked.
It is. Friday's booked. All right. Y'all have a good day.
Thank you, sir.
All right. We'll be back more of the world famous Butch and Bob show in a moment.
Monday, September 5th, Your Turn Gaming at 125 Sunset Boulevard in the old Mr. J's building next to Flash Foods will start having bingo every week from 6:45 till 10 p.m. Doors will open at 6:15. Monday, September 5th will be a trial run with baked goods as prizes. And starting on September 13th, Your Turn Gaming will have bingo every Tuesday from 6:45 till 10 with cash prizes and a $500 jackpot. For questions, call April at 559-2460. That's 559-2460. Your Turn Gaming hopes to see you there.
Business owners, are you providing convenience to your employees and customers? One way you can provide convenience is to have vending machines placed at your business. Vending machines filled with the snacks and beverages your employees and customers want. Talk with Deborah, D&E Vending of Jessup, about them placing vending machines in your business at no charge. Call them at 256-6762. 256-6762. Find out how they can help your business be more profitable. D&E Vending of Jessup, 256-6762. All right, 20 minutes after 8 o'clock, WIFO 105.5 FM in Jessup, Big Dog Country Radio, and world famous Butch and Bob show for this Tuesday morning, 30th day of August. Well, Bob, Kirby did not. Coach Kirby Smart did not name the starting team. Took one out of the play, but we still between Wayne County and that guy from out west somewhere.
He had his game face on yesterday. I tell you, I think they asked him maybe 25 different ways. And
these coaches kind of get irritated sometimes. These reporters out there.
He said, "Look, guys, I'll take public relations 101. I'm not answering the question. Doesn't matter how many times you ask me, I'm not giving you what you want. So just stop asking the question." So, but it was interesting. Grayson was back for number one yesterday, so I don't know what that means. Like I said, it's like good job team back and forth, but I did narrow it down to two. Like I said, it's no longer Bryce Ramsey. The mix is either Grayson or Easton. So it's going to be interesting. I still don't think we'll find out until North Carolina kicks off to Georgia and then Georgetown on Saturday. I don't think they're going to make an any announcement. So just have to wait and see how it goes. The media is dying to know that. Like Kirby says, why would we let North Carolina know?
Yeah, why would we let anybody know? So
it'd be interesting, words like that on the weekend that he was supposed to make the announcement on Monday, so he kind of just gave him a 180. So the media still itching to find out who the starting quarterback's going to be. It's going to be interesting to see who it is.
Okay.
Still believe it'll be Grayson, but that's just my gut instinct that he goes with the fifth-year senior. And like I told Matt Robinson, it just makes more sense if you flip the fifth-year senior out there, things don't go well, then you bring the superstar off the bench, and everybody decided that if you start the superstar and the superstar messes up, then Kirby Smart's first major decision is going to be in the screaming like, why did you go to the fifth-year senior so 120 games for? To me, it just makes logical sense to start the fifth-year senior. That's just me. I've said that all along. Still believe that. Still believe Grayson will be under center.
I mean, a 19-year-old kid, or what's Grayson, 23?
I'm not sure. I know it's a senior year, but I said he's got a lot of experience under his belt. Won 10 games last year. I still go to his stats last year. 10 wins. Finished fifth in the SEC in passing efficiency, which is pretty impressive. 12 touchdowns to 2 interceptions. That's pretty good. I think it's a no-brainer, but that's just me. A lot of pressure to start the freshman.
Well, I'm sure there is. All right, somebody just text in. We've already commented on this, Jonathan, a little bit earlier, but listeners come in and out during the course of the morning. What does Bob think about Collins not standing for the national anthem out there in San Francisco?
I just think it's ridiculous. That's like say Harbaugh's former coach criticizing. I don't understand it. I said it just doesn't seem like what he says, why he's doing it, doesn't make any sense for his actions.
You say he's doing it for all the oppressed people, but just like Dan Patrick said yesterday, how does he feel that that's going to change anything? When, that if he thinks change is going to come immediately, he'll be sitting down for the rest of his career. great strides have been made in America. He's proof of that. You had a kid there that was a minority. He was adopted by two white parents and raised in good education, got a good college degree, now making millions of dollars in the NFL.
He starts writing checks to cause us off start playing what he's got to say.
When he starts watching, he gets off the money and starts doing
just sitting on his butt during the national anthem is just absurd.
This is he's got countries. You've got guys over. You've got guys of minorities over in Afghanistan and Iraq and around the world that are they believe in America. They volunteer to go into the Army and the Marines, the Air Force, the Navy. They're defending our country, and he's sitting there. And I like what Jonathan said right there is the fact that he's playing for the NFL. When he's got that uniform on, he is a San Francisco 49er first, okay? And so, I know the NFL doesn't have a policy. NBA does. They fine folks before the National Basketball Association for not standing up. But when he's got that on, he should be supporting his teammates. He shouldn't be trying to single himself out, and that's basically what he's done.
So it's going to be interesting. He's in a battle for the starting position, and with his contract, he could possibly be cut altogether. So interesting what San Francisco opts to do. But I just don't understand it. He's not impressed. He's making $12.2 million. Like I said, so
he didn't say he was impressed.
We should all be better impressed if he's making $12.2 million.
He didn't say he was impressed. Impressed. He just said that he's doing it for other folks. But
start doing something.
Yeah, start giving away some of those millions of dollars to some of the causes out there. That'll help.
He gave him one time, didn't he, cause? Michael Jordan did. Michael Jordan wrote $1 million check to two different organizations trying to help. And that's how you help.
That's how you help.
You don't help by not standing for national anthem. So
it creates too much controversy there, And one of the things that Dan Patrick said yesterday on our AM station, AM 1370, Fox Sports Radio, 1370 AM The Buzz, is is he doing this as you would hate not to think this, he said, as maybe as a contract ploy to be able to say, you can't cut me now because if you do, it's going to look like you're getting rid of me because, I made a stand. It was a contract ploy. But Dan Patrick's question was, why now? Why not last year? Why now? Who got in his ear? Who said that this is what you need to do and why? What are there's always the reasons that sound good, and then there's the real reason. And what is the real reason?
He's a different bird. I said, we're out there. It's close to I am with you by him out there at the Super Bowl when he played the Ravens. If you see him, he's got all kinds of tattoos on his arm, and all his tattoos are Bible verses. Mm-hmm. So, but apparently he's changed his religion recently too, so I guess he's going to have to go to the tattoo parlor and get all those taken off. I don't know. But I don't know what he's doing. I don't understand it. I said the national anthem stands for a lot more than what he believes it stands for, but in fact, he's not standing for the national anthem. I can't believe the NFL doesn't have a policy that just shows it as well. Yeah. Roger Fidel can suspend Tom Brady 4 games for Stanford football. He can should be able to step in and fine Colin Kaepernick for not standing for the national anthem.
Do that. It would be PC to do that. You know that.
It's just absurd. It's been fun listening to all the talking heads on AM 1370.
I finally got tired of it yesterday. I had to cut it off and go back to the FM and listen to music. There's a reason to talk. You can talk the thing to death. All right. Well, we got Labor Day weekend coming up this weekend. Most of the college football teams will begin. We are your radio home for Georgia Southern Eagles football, and they'll be at home taking on Savannah State.
I appreciate all the texts from the Gamecock fans to remind me this starts this Thursday.
The Gamecock begin Thursday.
There's a couple of games Thursday.
Oh,
South Carolina plays Vanderbilt Thursday, and Tennessee hosts Appalachian State Thursday. So it really does kick off Thursday. As far as SEC, there's a couple games this past weekend. I think San Diego State was in the game or something like that. But the major first weekend is set for this weekend. But there is a couple games this Thursday. Tennessee's taking on Appalachian State, and South Carolina takes on Vanderbilt.
Okay. Someone just sent in, if the reason why he's doing that is to about losing his job, he may be doing that as a lawsuit later on against 49ers. And then someone else says, text in, maybe we should applaud the young NFL protester for his sit-down protest. He has brought awareness inadvertently to the third stanza of our national anthem that glorifies slavery and the killing of slaves. the third stanza of the national anthem, which was never called the national anthem, they adopted it, left out that verse. No one knows the third verse. It's a very controversial third verse, and when the Star Spangled Banner became and I can't remember, it was way on down the line. It wasn't like right off the line. It became the national anthem. That third verse was left out, and so no one really knows what that third verse is, and it was left out. All right, someone wants to know, could y'all live stream the coaches show along with the game when it's replayed over the weekend? Just a thought, okay? And what's going on with the Colash situation?
Yeah, I said there's going to be, I think they got to call me Thursday. There have been some meetings with the head man with the Republic, and he's got some angle that, they won't bring any coal ash, but they're going to raise your taxes tenfold. So it's like hold you for ransom. So I don't think the commissioner's going to go for that. But I think the commissioner wants the public to know what's taking place as far as the negotiations. That's the negotiation. We won't bring any coal ash to Wayne County, but your tipping fees are going to go up 3 times, and people are going to have to pay for their trash, and they're basically going to hold you for ransom. And I don't think the commissioners are buying it. I think they just want the public to understand what's taking place. So they're supposed to have a call meeting Thursday. Mike Roberts has met with the head honcho several times and just basically told them that no one's buying that proposal. So, but I think they want the proposal to be made public so people understand what's taking place. So that's why they're trying to have a meeting tomorrow night, or not tomorrow night, Thursday night. So as soon as that meeting gets set up, we'll let you know. But that's the little gist of it. We won't bring any coal ash, but in the meantime, we're going to raise your tipping fees and we're going to make y'all pay for your garbage, and basically going to raise your taxes 10 times what they are now. So I don't think anybody in Wayne County wants their taxes raised. You want your taxes raised? Heck no. I don't think so. I'm going to do a survey about that and see how many people in Wayne County are ready to have their taxes raised. Like I told one politician, one commissioner, do that, you won't be a commissioner very long. That's one thing people will vote you out of office for, is raise their taxes.
Actually, there was 4 verses of the national anthem. I'm looking it up right now to see exactly what was in all was in there, because no one already knows the third and fourth verses of the national anthem because they were not included as part of the official national anthem. The Star Spangled Banner had 4 verses, and we basically know the first 2. And then, and that's the name of the song, or the Star Spangled Banner. But the third and fourth verses were left out when it was adopted as our national anthem.
What's interesting, he's the only person that's taking a stand. How many people play in the NFL? Is one other NFL football player taking a stand? No, just Colin Kaepernick. So, yeah, like I said, if you see what the 49ers decide to do, I won't be surprised if they just simply just cut him all together and just say we can make this problem go away. Because the backlash from the people in San Francisco and across the United States has not been positive. I promise you that. So when he goes to another stadium, I mean, if you saw the news, a lot of the Colin Kaepernick jerseys were burned yesterday.
Oh, I'm sure they were, because he could do that on his own, when he's out and about. But when he's got that uniform on and he's standing on the sidelines and he's representing the teammates, and he's representing the San Francisco Giants, and he's representing the 49ers, not Giants, the 49ers and the NFL, he should be respected for that. And then when he puts a suit on or jogging outfit on and he's out and about doing things around, then make a stand. But there's been folks out there let go for a lot less than that, where they're not representing their corporation, their company, whatever business, whatever, in the right light.
It's a sign of respect.
It's a sign of respect.
I mean, stand up for the national anthem. It's the national anthem. I'm sorry, can't defend it. Won't defend it. Don't like it. I'm not a big Colin Kaepernick fan. I promise you.
Yeah. Well, we'll see what happens with all that. Everybody has their different opinion on it. He does have the right, because the NFL does not have a policy to do what he wants to do on that. Everybody's talking about it. And so, but to say that he's going to sit until things have changed, he's going to be sitting for the rest of his career, because change is slow. We've come a long way since the 50s and 60s, where today anybody can apply themselves, get a good education, go out there and apply themselves and make something themselves. There's cases of that, millions of it
Tell them to start writing
throughout the country.
Tell them to start writing some checks.
Yeah, start writing some checks to some of these
Some of these causes they need. That's what they need.
Put his money where his mouth is. Huh?
Exactly.
Think you'll do that?
No.
Okay, Bob. We'll know that. We'll handle that. All right, the world famous Butch and Bob Show brought to you by Mike Birch Ford in Blackshear by Jessup Premium Storage out here on the Waycross Highway. Also brought to you by Sonic Restaurant on South 1st Street and by Parker Insurance and Realty on Macon Street in downtown Jessup and Alassi's Body Shop on Rainier Road. 8:33, let's check in the latest news from Fox News Radio. Good morning from Big Dog Country Radio.
Fox News Radio. I'm Dave Anthony. People are going to the polls in Florida. It's also primary day in Arizona. One of two states targeted by hackers, prompting the FBI to alert all the states. Fox's Rachel Sutherland is live in Washington.
Dave, the FBI Cyber Division sent a flash alert to state election officials asking